watching Father Fish. Now please enjoy the video.
Hello, this is Father Fish. This past Easter Sunday, we had a live stream and came up with an idea that has sparked some interest. And I wanted to make the concept, the idea, and the experience available more broadly. What we developed was the idea of a resurrection container, bowl, jar, tank, whatever, in order to be able to demonstrate something rather vital, and that is that life comes out of death. Without death, there is no life. And the resurrection bowl, resurrection jar, resurrection tank proves it. So here's the idea, and here's the challenge. First of all, it's important that this have absolutely no monetary value at all. Nothing, zip, nada, not a penny. You are not to spend 1 penny on it. Find a container, preferably one that has been discarded. A clear plastic container from the trash. Something you had seen along the way as you walk. Something hidden in your basement. Something that has no value. We're going to start with something, a container, preferably clear, preferably 1 to 5 gallons. I've had people use refrigerator drawers, clear plastic trays, shoe boxes, battery jars, gallon jars, pickle jars, anything that you can see in. It's important to be able to see into it. So you want something with clear sides, because the visual experience of this is a big part of understanding what's going on. All right, so you can do this at any point in time. Doesn't need to be something you do today. You can do it when you find just the right container. We had one person on our live stream who made one a few days ago. He found an old freezer that was thrown out that had a drawer, and he thought, well, I'm going to need that someday. And he got it and put it in his garage. And wouldn't you know, 2 days later, we came up with the resurrection container, and he had just exactly the right container for it. He did set it up and showed it to us. Oh, spectacular. Just really, really amazing. In 2 or 3 days, it's rich with life. And it wasn't when he started. So here's the idea. Here's what you do. Take the container, and you need to find a local source of material. Now, the material that you want is 2 things. You want mud and you want water. So you need to find a lake, a pond, a creek, a ditch. Not a rain pool, but you could do a rain pool. A rain pool would be okay. Anything, really, where there's standing water. Any place where there's standing water. And the system, the procedure, the process is really very simple. You, using no tools of any kind, you have your container, and you reach your hand down into the bottom of that, whatever it is, that pond, and pull up a great big handful of mud and put it in the container. And then take the container and dip it into the water and fill it. Now, carry this back home. Set it on a windowsill for 1 month. 1 month. Look at it every day. Don't put food in it. Don't do a thing to it. You can put a lid on it if you like. You can cover it with a piece of cloth, maybe, whatever you like. You want it to get sunlight, so try to put it where it's going to get sunlight at least a few hours a day. Now, you can add a few things to it. It's kind of cheating, but you can do it. If you see a plant in that mud or in that pond, pick it up, put it in there. Maybe a snail, something that'll just kind of improve the interest level a little. It's not going to dramatically affect the experiment because that will still happen. But it'll give you a little more to go on, a little more to have an interest in. So, okay, you've now got your jar with mud in it, filled up with water, sitting on the windowsill. What are you looking for? Well, first of all, you're looking to see it settle. See the water get clearer and clearer and the dirt kind of settle toward the bottom. And then you're looking for life. You're looking for something alive in there. It's going to be maybe little worms that'll wave around, maybe a little tiny rotifer that'll dart around inside, maybe tiny, tiny paramecium just swarming in it. Look closely and look carefully and look every day for 1 month. And at the end of this experiment, you are going to understand what resurrection means. You're going to understand that life comes out of that which is not alive at all. It's dead, rotting material, and yet life is born in it. Life is created in it. Oh, not spontaneously, to be sure. There's always a little bit that multiplies and takes advantage of what's there. But what's there is things that were alive before that are no longer alive. Dead things, rotting things, deteriorating things, things that have no value, except they do, because they are the foundation of life. Without them, there is no life. So once you perform this experiment and learn that life grows out of all of this decay, all of this deteriorating matter, all of this death, then you begin to understand what a balanced aquarium is and what it is to build a sustainable aquarium in which the cycle of life goes on. Now, you can do this with whatever kind of animals you want, but you need to be able to understand it before you can do it. So try this little experiment. You can do this at home, and it will be, I guarantee, an absolute delight. Bye for now.